Hi guys, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to cut and sew maternity jumpsuit, or you can call it bogus jumpsuit. I'm using 3 yards and 23 inches by 60. I fold into 2. This is where I have 3 yards and 23 inches. After folding into 2, I have 64 inches. I will fold again to have into 4. I have 64 inches as the full length. I will cut the sleeve and the shoulder together. After folding into 4, I have some allowance remaining for the back. I will mark about 3 inches. 3 inches all through the length. This is the front and this is the back. This is where the neckline is. I will mark 3 inches. I'm going to cut the sleeve and the shoulder together. I will measure from here. This is where my neckline is going to start from here. From here, I will measure 3 inches. Neckline will start from where I mark to this place, 3 inches. And sleeve and shoulder will start from here. I have 19.5 inches. This is the side of the jumpsuit. This is the front and this is the back. I place my tape on top. I measure 9.5 inches. Half length is 17 inches. This half length from shoulder down here is my half length, 17 inches. I'm going to measure from this line. I will measure from this line to this side, from this line. I place my tape on where I mark. I will measure bust. Bust is 44 inches. Divide by 4 is 11.5 inches. This 11.5 inches. Then I will add some allowance to sew. Waist is 50 inches. Divide by 4 is 12.5 inches. This 12.5 inches. I will add some allowance to sew, which is here. I'm sewing a bogus jumpsuit. I will mark here. This hip is 60 inches. Divided by 4 is 15 inches. This is 15 inches. Then I will add to sew like this. This is the side, this is the side, and this is the front and the back. I will measure from half length, from 17 inches. This is 17 inches. I will measure from here 14 inches. Lap is 40 inches. Divided by 2 is 20 inches. I'm not going to measure from here. I will start from here, 40 inches. I will measure from here, which is here. This is 20 inches. Then I will add allowance to sew. Bottom is 26 inches. Divided by 2 is 13 inches. This is 13 inches. Then I add allowance to sew. I will cut this place. I will mark here. I will cut here down and I will cut this place. going to cut the back. For the back, I will add 3 inches on the lap, 3 inches, 2 inches when it's going down, 1.5 inch. Then on the bottom, I will add 1 inch. I'm measuring the back. I add 2 inches on the hip, lap I add 3 inches, waist I add 1.5 inch. So I will mark. I will cut here, then down. Same here, I will cut here on the side. On the bottom, I add 1 inch. I will add side pockets. I measure from shoulder 16.5 inches. From 16.5 inches, I measure 7 inches. Neckline is 3 inches. And I will cut back with 1/2 inch. Front neck, I will measure V-neck. From shoulder down, I measure 7 inches. And mark. There's the front. I'm going to start to sew. This is the front. What I'm going to do is to join the front together here. This is the neck. This is the sleeve and shoulder together. This is the neck. I will measure from here down here 16 inches. I will sew from here. I will sew here. I will add zip on the front. There's the back. I will sew. This is the neckline. I will sew from here to here. I will sew here. This is the back. This is the side. This is the sleeve and the shoulder together. This is the side. This is where I will sew pocket on here. And I will sew rope to tie because it's going to be like this. So let me sew the front and the back. Then I will cut the pocket. I'm done sewing. There's the front. This where I will sew zip on. This. And the back. You can see it's very bogus. I'm going to cut the pocket. I'll mark 7.5 inches. I will sew from here, this place where I cut. I will sew up to this place where I cut. I will do the same here. I will sew here. After sewing the pockets, I will cut pieces to turn the front and the back neck. I'm done sewing the pockets. This is for the back. This is the back pocket. I sew. There's the back and the front. I will cut the one to turn the neck. And I cut rope 2.5 inches long one for the waist. I'll fold into 2 and sew down and bring out the right side. Then I'll go and turn the neck with the pieces I just cut. This for the back. I will sew here. Then the front I will place on top like this and sew. After doing that, I will sew the shoulder. I'm done sewing the neckline. Before I join the shoulder and the sleeve together, I will first sew zip. I will use black zip. This is the shoulder, this is the back, and this is the front. I will bring this way. Use the front, the one I use in turning front to lap and sew. After doing that, I will hem the round sleeve. Then I will sew the two sides. I will join the two sides. I will measure 9 inches and sew from here. Sew all the way down, just like this place. So I sew from here. Down. Then after sewing this side, I will hem the bottom. I will sew the bottom before I sew inner thigh. I'm done sewing here. I will measure 13 inches and sew. So from here, this is the inner thigh to this place. I will measure 13 inches here and sew. I'm done joining the inner thigh. I sew from here. After measuring 13 inches, I sew to this place and I measure 13 inches. This is the belt which I will sew on the back. I will sew on the back. I will measure back to sew this rope. I will measure 15 inches. I placed my tape on the shoulder and I measured down 15 inches. I will sew center. This is the center. I will sew here on the center of the back. I will sew like this, just like this here. I'm done sewing rope on the back. So this is the final sewing, guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are new, you are welcome. Please subscribe and remember the notification bell. In that way you'll be notified each time I upload a new video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in my next video.